If you've been following the past few videos, you probably have noticed a theme. Animal idioms, impossible idioms, color idioms, 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 and more idioms. Before we know it, we'll have learned so many idioms, they'll be coming out our ears. I don't know about you, but for me, there's nothing about a language quite as interesting and unique as its idioms. Do you agree? Then you better give this video a thumbs up. You haven't seen the other idiom videos yet? What are you waiting for? Check out that playlist. As we've covered in past videos, idiom sources often come from very basic things, like animals or colors. Another very common idiom source are the parts of the body, because they're right in front of our face. Speaking of which, let's talk about 10 idioms that have to do with parts of our head. Are you ready? 1. In the blink of an eye. How fast is the blink of an eye? I don't know, but it's very fast. So something that is done in the blink of an eye means it is very fast. Example. During the pandemic, toilet paper stocked on the shelves was gone in the blink of an eye. 2. Coming out one's ears. Hopefully you don't have things coming out of your ears very often, but this idiom means you have too much of something. Example. After the typhoon brought huge waves on the shore, we had seafood coming out of our ears. 3. About face. Looking at a person's face, we can often tell what he is feeling. This idiom describes a face that has turned about, turned around, meaning that the person has had a change of attitude about something. Example. After she heard a touching story, her attitude toward the handicap did an about face. 4. Head and shoulders above. If you were to observe a crowd of average height people with one MBA center in their midst, he would be very noticeable because he would be taller than the rest of the people. While this idiom is not talking about physical height, it means that someone has a characteristic that is more noticeable than others, and this is something that is positive. Example. He was head and shoulders above the rest of the class because of his high IQ. 5. Eyes in the back of one's head. Does it seem like your parents always know what you're doing even when they're not watching you? This idiom means that someone can see more than we thought possible. Example. Mom can always find my lost stuff. She must have eyes in the back of her head. 6. Off the top of one's head. These days, everybody uses the internet to find answers and ideas. But if you were not to do that and thought of something with very little effort, you could use this idiom. Example. Sorry, this is a very short list of idioms, but this is all I could think of off the top of my head. 7. No-brainer. This does not mean that you have no brain, but rather that something is so obvious that you don't even need to think about it to make a decision. Example. Saying yes when her boyfriend asked her to marry him was a no-brainer. 8. Jump down someone's throat. Although this feat is literally impossible, as most idioms are, the idea is that you give someone too much pressure or overreact to something. Example: I said I was sorry. Don't jump down my throat about it. 9. All ears. We use our ears to hear, and this idiom means that the only thing we're doing is listening. We are paying careful attention to what someone is saying. Example: the students were all ears when the celebrity spoke at the graduation ceremony. 10. By the skin of one's teeth. Wait, you don't have skin on your teeth? Well, if you did, it would have to be very thin. This idiom means that you are successful at something, but by the smallest of margins. Example: wow, you're lucky. You passed the test by the skin of your teeth. Did you have fun with these idioms? Do you want to learn more? If so, send me a yes in the comments. I want to hear from you. Thanks for watching.